Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. In the first part of today's journey, we are going to be showing you a house at the Esher housing scheme in the parish of Hanover. The Esher housing scheme is about 20 minutes drive from the grill and about 45 minutes drive from the Sangster International Airport. This house is available for Airbnb rental, whether you are traveling from overseas or locally. This fully 3-bedroom house is highly recommended for you and your family. The number to call or WhatsApp will be at the bottom of the screen. And I can tell you this. Since I've been carrying news on YouTube, I have never, ever carried any news about any crime that took place on the Esher housing scheme. This is a very peaceful neighborhood. So if you are looking for somewhere to stay, I am highly recommending this house. Just call or text the number on your screen. Alright? Now, have you seen that Toyota Noah on your screen? It was stolen from a yard at Vansfield in the Maroontown area in the parish of St. James. This took place Tuesday night, April 25. If you have seen it, please call the nearest police station or 119. Alright? Now, in this incident, a Westmoreland security guard, he has been arrested and charged by the police. His name is Meldrick Fairclough, but he's popularly known as Cruz. He is 31 years old and he's living at Hartford District in the parish of Westmoreland. Listen this now. The bartender, who is employed at the One Stop Bar and Lounge on Great George Street in Savannah Lamar, on Saturday, April 22, about some minutes to 9 o'clock. She concluded business, so she securely locked up the bar and went away. The next morning, Sunday, April 23, at minutes to 9 o'clock, she returned to open the bar and she realized that the padlocks were missing from the front door to the bar. She went inside and she realized that the money she had made the day before and left in the bar was missing. As a result, the police was contacted, but guess what happened now? Camera is in the building, and this is why, all the while, I encourage folks, whether it is at home or your business place, invest in a good camera system. Now, the CCTV footage was viewed and Meldrick Fairclough, also known as Cruz, he was seen on camera removing a set of spare keys from around the counter. That was during the day on Saturday. He then left out of the bar. He was again seen on camera late Saturday night using a set of keys to open the padlocks and entered the bar. He was then seen going under the counter, picked up the money and putting it in his pants pockets. Cruz, he was subsequently picked up by the police, who confronted him with the evidence. He admitted to the police to thieving the money. The police took him to his house, where he handed over to them a total of $51,300, as also the set of spare keys. Cruz, he was arrested and charged by the police for the offense of shop breaking and larceny, and he'll be going to the courts shortly to face a judge. Ah boy. Now, this incident, it took place Tuesday night, April 25, about 10:30. It took place along the Georges Plain main road in the parish of Westmoreland. What we are learning is that a man, his name is Boysie Malcolm, he is a 54-year-old mechanic and he lived at Georges Plain in the parish of Westmoreland. Boysie, he was walking along the right side of the road. He was heading home. A grey 2013 Toyota Allian motorcar being driven by a 54-year-old electrician from Grange Hill was traveling from Savannah Lamar heading towards the Froome direction. On reaching a section of the Georges Plain main road, the driver, in trying to avoid some potholes, He swerved right and went onto the opposite side of the road, hitting down the 54-year-old mechanic, Mr. Boysie Malcolm. Now, if you look on your screen, there is the point of impact on the Toyota Allian. Mr. Malcolm, he didn't stand a chance. He died on the spot. Just like that. Now, let's hope that this careless, reckless, and dangerous driver is charged and be made to pay the full consequence of the law. Sad indeed. In this next incident, this one took place early yesterday morning, Wednesday, April 26, about some minutes to 1 o'clock. It took place in the Clarkstown Square in the parish of Trelawney. We are learning that the police, they were carrying out an operation in the area when a guy who is known as Tevin, he was spotted. On seeing the police, it is said that Tevin, he threw a bag over a wall and ran off. The police gave chase, but he escaped in the dark. The bag was picked up and searched, and bingo, it was found to contain one Taurus 9mm pistol. It was affixed with an empty magazine. Tevin, he escaped, but the police know him. Trelawney police, job well done. Now, in this next story, I'm gonna show you a video, but I'm gonna have to edit it. There is a guy in the video begging for his 3 points, and YouTube, they don't take kindly to those types of utterances. Watch the video and then I'm gonna tell you what took place. Watch this.
Yo, big man. Arnold, please, Arnold, you deserve it. I'm doing Arnold, but don't Arnold. I beg you, Arnold, please. Please, brother. I beg you. Let me not wrong. I beg you. I beg you. I beg for me. I beg for me. Please. Please, I beg for me. I beg for me. Come on. Arnold, I beg for me. Yes, we don't know. Yes, we don't want to flag gunfire.
So that incident, it took place Tuesday night, April 25, about some minutes after 10 o'clock. It took place in the KFC parking lot at Brayton in Portmore in the parish of St. Catherine. We are learning that the Portmore police, acting on intelligence, they went into the parking lot. 2 men were seen sitting in a blue 2005 Honda Civic motor car. The 2 men in the car, they were searched and bingo. 2 bags were found in the car. One of the bags contained 1.38 revolver containing 5 live rounds and 1 Spence shell, while the other bag contained 50 9mm cartridges. The 2 guys who were in the car, I can't give you their names as yet, but one of them is 43 years old. He's from Campbell's Pen in Red Hills in the parish of St. Andrew. The other one, he's 39 years old and he's living at 7 East in Greater Portmore. Both of them, they were taken into police custody pending further investigations. It is suspected that they were involved in other crimes. You remember me saying that the gun also contained 1 Spence shell? Intelligencers, big up on yourself. And Portmore police, job well done. Still in Portmore, I have another video to show you. It is on your screen. I'm gonna tell you what took place while you are watching the video. It took place yesterday afternoon, Wednesday, April 26, a few minutes after 1 o'clock. It took place at Zoom Bar in Daytona in Portmore. What we're learning is that the bartender, she was alone at the bar when she was approached by a hoodlum who pulled a gun and juke her down.
If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaica the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man, I pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cans and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica.
The hoodlum, he was later joined by 2 other hoodlums. They proceeded to rob cash amounting to over 150,000 Jamaican dollars, as also a quantity of liquor. Now, not everything is captured on this video, but one of the hoodlum, he used a claw bar to force open 12 roulette gaming boxes and stole all the cash inside of them. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape in a white Nissan AD wagon motorcar in the area. Boy, may I tell you, just like that. Now, this next story, sad indeed. It took place at a district named Boysie in the Waiterbit police area in the parish of Trelawney. It took place yesterday afternoon, Wednesday, April 26, about 1 o'clock. We are learning that an infant, his name is Daquan Smith, he celebrated his first birthday on December 8th last year. He was left at home by his mother. He was left in the care of his stepfather, who is 20 years old. 2 other children were also at home. One of them is 2 years old and the other one is 5 years old. Our information is that Daquan and the 2 other children, they were playing on the bed when he fell from the bed and hit his head on the concrete floor. He became unresponsive. Daquan, he was rushed to the Percy Junior Hospital where he was pronounced DlED. Sad indeed. In this next incident, we are learning that early this morning, Thursday, April 27, about 8 o'clock, a passerby saw the lifeless body of a man lying along the south shoulder in the vicinity of the sewage plant along a section of the A.J. Coombs Highway at Bogue in Montego Bay. The police were informed and they commenced investigation. This man, he was seen lying on his back with his face covered. He appeared to have died a few hours before he was found. We are gathering the details and we are going to be updating this story in a subsequent video. Stand by for that. So, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you will be the first to be notified. In the final story for today, this one took place yesterday afternoon, Wednesday, April 26, about 6:30. It took place at Red Square at Tucker Irwin in the parish of St. James. We are learning that a man, his name is Odean Spence, but he's popularly known as KingPin. He is 40 years old and he lived in the same Red Square area. We are told that KingPin and other persons, they were at a shop in the area when a motor car drove up and stopped. 3 hoodlums jumped out of the car with guns in hand. They approached KingPin and immediately opened gunfire at him. KingPin, he ran off in the shop and fell to the ground. And one of the hoodlums, he went over him and pumped several bullets in his body. The hoodlums, they then boarded the waiting car and they all made good their escape. From all indication, KingPin, he died on the spot. The police were called and when they arrived on the scene, KingPin, he was seen lying face down in a pool of blood. He had gunshot wounds to his head and his upper body. When this crime scene was processed, 11 9mm Spence shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica, criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica, criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain, Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them block out can't tame, but me want me country back, give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back, give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica, criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica, criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cans and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica, criminals them a